Kyle Kuzma's going to come off the bench, and Markieff Morris making his third start of the season. So Wesley Matthews will come off the bench for Frank Vogel. Offensive rebound by Mitchell off the O'Neal miss. Here's Conley, who has played very well, shooting a career high 41% from three-point land.
Mike Conley was disappointed that he didn't make the All-Star team. Well deserved. There's a lot of guys that have that argument in the Western Conference.
Conley with a steal.
There's a lot of guys that have that argument in the Western Conference.
Conley with a steal and 5 quick ones.
LeBron James needs help. Guys that can create offense on their own. Morris is a proven scorer, and Tuck, a young guy that can handle the basketball and make plays for himself. Tuck is the one guy that can put the ball on the deck and get his own offense.
He started the game last year for the Lakers in the bubble. Good defensive play by Gasol. Excellent pass ahead. 13th season for Gasol, age 36, 3-time All-Star as well. Shot clock at 4. Here's Mitchell taking the long 2. Ends up in the hands of Conley. Gobert can't finish inside. Comes up short on the 3. Hit the deck. So numbers for Utah right now, and Conley ends up wide open. Hits the 3, and Conley off to a great start. In 2019 by the Magic, traded to the Lakers, only played 6 games last year, spent most of the season in the G League. He was great in the preseason, earning a spot in the rotation this year. First rebound for Gobert. He is 3rd in the NBA in rebounding, and then a Utah turnover. Mitchell and Conley not on the same page. Ingles, but it went in for the 6th Utah 3. Gobert's on the floor trying not to get stepped on. Count the basket and a foul. 3-point chance here for Montrezl Harrell. Conley's 3 is there. He's 4 for 4. Utah team win a championship against, assuming, a fully healthy Lakers team and a fully healthy Clippers team, as Conley makes it 11. I didn't know whether to jump in or just let it breathe after that.
Oh my goodness. But they have a legit chance of winning it all the way that they're playing on both sides of the floor. Takes the defense with and finds Gasol all by himself.
Mitchell rising, and a triple for Donovan Mitchell, his first field goal of the night.
It's a recipe for disaster against this Jazz team.
Yeah, Utah's +9, so 27 more points off 3 balls. Nice pass to Gobert for the easy dunk. Here's Gasol off the mark on a 3. He did hit a couple of 3s at the end of the first half in his 13th NBA season. There's Conley, a longtime Gasol teammate in Memphis. Bogdanovich picks up where he left off. 4 of 5 now for him. It's batted out to Gasol. Caldwell Pope driving on Conley, draws the foul, and will go to the line. Lakers on ESPN the next 3 games. Tonight, Friday against Portland, then Sunday against Golden State. The Warriors beat the Pacers earlier tonight on ESPN. Now 3 games above 500. Long rebound out to Conley. Gets it back, pulls the trigger. And Mike Conley with his first miss of the night.
To me, you can't get a technical foul if you don't say anything. You just make a face at an opponent.
Is that all he did there? Just put up the 2 fingers toward the official? It was hard to tell.
That's what we saw, but I'm going back to Giannis and what he did last night. That's all he did to warrant a technical foul, and we haven't come to that point.
And Gobert definitely had a beef. You saw the clear foul that should have been called.
That's what we saw, but I'm going back to Giannis and what he did last night. That's all he did to warrant a technical foul, and we haven't come to that point.
And Gobert definitely had a beef. You saw the clear foul that should have been called.
That's what we saw, but I'm going back to Giannis and what he did last night. That's all he did to warrant a technical foul, and we haven't come to that point.
And Gobert definitely had a beef. You saw the clear foul that should have been called. Who else is going to step up offensively for the Lakers if they have any shot of coming back in this game? James has 13. Caldwell Pope, no good. He's struggling, has not made a 3-ball tonight. Conley lobs for and there is Gobert again, another alley-oop dunk.
Play the big fella and Gobert rolling. You're opening up yourself to the 3-point line. If you stay at the 3-point line, then it's an easy hoop. Great execution by the Jazz and great recognition by Conley. defensively, you can try to contain LeBron James right now with the limited weapons around him, with all due respect, and force other guys to be shot makers and scorers. Defensively, you can try to contain LeBron James right now with the limited weapons around him, with all due respect, and force other guys to be shot makers and scorers.
Now in his 7th year out of Missouri. Harrell's jumper is off target this week. That, you know, he said it's like going to the line at the DMV. You get there and you have just your old driver's license.
And make a list like that, not with those numbers, because this is a different game, but with great seasons and being left off the All-Star game. So it happens. You got to use it as motivation and continue to get better. But with great seasons and being left off the All-Star game. So it happens. You got to use it as motivation and continue to get better.
And the threes keep coming from the Utah Jazz.